Everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampACrew.com. Thanks for joining me for another video tutorial today. Today we're going to make an adorable shaker card for a little girl. Now this one is a little bit more involved, but it is so much fun to make. We're going to be using the Carousel Horses bundle from the annual catalog. And then I'm also using this square, or a couple of the squares, from the Stylish Shapes dies. Okay, so today really I'm just using the Stylish Shapes and then this fun little banner from this stamp set. So let's get started. Okay, we do have several pieces that we're going to be using. So I'm going with a bubble bath card base. This card's designed for a little girl, so I love pink and red together, but this is Berry Burst. And then I am using some of the lighter than air designer paper. This is in the mini catalog right here. I don't have this hot air balloon bundle, but I have bought so many packs of this paper. I bought these, I just love all this right here. It goes with so many different things. So we're going to stamp before we do any of our assembling. All right, stamp and then die cut. So I am really just stamping on these two pieces, and we are going to grab one of our Carousel horses. This is the one where the little legs are, bent up like this. And we are going to stamp it with a Memento. Make sure we get that inked up well. And we want to stamp right in the middle of our square, hopefully straight. Just like that. I'm going to use that again in just a second. Now I'm going to take the Berry Burst, and first I'm going to stamp my banner in Berry Burst on just this little scrap cardstock strip. We're going to die cut that in a minute. All right, with the Berry Burst, I'm also going to stamp my saddle. So we have a little saddle image, and hopefully we can get this straight. Hard to see without getting my head right in the middle of the camera. Cancel that for a minute, and I will just have to get back to her. Okay, then I'm going to take a bubble bath. I have to always think because I want to call it bubble gum. And then we are going to, where's my image? We have this tail and mane for the horse that we're going to stamp in bubble gum, or bubble bath. If you want, you could use blends to color this as well. You don't have to use the stamp. This one's a little bit harder to line up, but we're going to give it a go, right? Okay. Oh, that was perfect. I love it when it stamps right. Okay, we are done with that. Now I'm going to take my happy birthday. This is a birthday card in Memento, and we're going to stamp happy birthday right on this banner. Okay, I think that's all this. Oh, let's celebrate on the inside. Okay, we'll just stamp that right there. All right. I think that's good. Now we've got to color just a couple of things. I've got light pool party that I'm going to just color the little pole for a horse. That's all we're doing there. And then I'm going to just highlight a little bit of our banner with some of the not doing the whole banner, just a little bit. Okay. Now we are that's all the coloring we're going to do. Now we need to do a little die cutting. So I have already die cut. I've taken this square, and I took the one that was the next size up, and I cut this out of the shimmer paper that's in the annual catalog. And so this is my inner window, and then I cut a little bigger one at the same time. So this is how big my window is going to be. So I need to cut a window for our shaker card. out of the front of my card, which is actually going to be 2 layers. So I'm going to adhere this, my designer paper, to my berry burst. And then I'm going to die cut a window. So this, and then I'm going to die cut my banner. Let's grab our Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. All right, I'm going to do these separate just to be safe. So the goal right here is to get our windows centered and straight. When it's a circle, it's not as important, but when you're doing a square, you really want it to be straight. So let's hope, it's hard to tell with that pattern, but we're gonna hope that this is centered and straight. Okay. Now I didn't put adhesive right in the middle. Now I've got these 2 extra pieces. I can use those some other time. And they can go in my scrap box. All right, let's grab our banner. And we're gonna trim that out. Whoop. Okay. That was my daughter. Now I live in Northeast Arkansas. She lives in Burbank, California, and she needs me to come babysit for a few days because her babysitter is going to be out of town. And so she's buying me a ticket to come out and visit for the first half of the week, and then her sister Katie is going to go out the second half of the week. So that's always fun for us. Okay, so, and she's probably working on my flights. Okay, so we have our window cut. So now we have to make the shaker card part. So we have to adhere this piece of acetate sheet, window sheet, behind our window. I think before I do that though, I'm going to glue my little frame. So that's what I've used this little fun glimmer paper for, is for a frame to go around our window. So let's just use a little liquid glue, just a thin amount. We don't want it to squeeze out. I just want it to go and stick to the edge of the window. Okay, we've got that glued down. Now we're going to glue our acetate. I don't want it to squeeze out, so I'm just doing a thin line around the edge, and that will be plenty. Okay. Now, this is how I like to do my window sheets. Once I get that acetate glued down, I use my foam adhesive strips. Let's get these pulled out of the bag, if I can. Okay. I always have some of these on hand. Let's just grab one long one, and we're going to put this right inside the window. My Teflon scissors here. Now when you're adding this, you want to make sure it butts up against itself or against the other tape. And this is going to keep all of the little, whatever you put in your shaker card, that's going to keep that inside where it needs to be. So we're just making like a little dam or well to put that in. Okay. I'm just going to use a little bit of that down there. We need to grab one more strip. Put that one right here. Get that right there. Okay, nothing's escaping from that. Since I already have this out, let's just use a little bit of this for popping up the rest of it. That'll keep it all on the same level. Maybe just a little piece on each side. Why not? Okay, we'll stick this down and we'll save that for the next project. Okay, I'm gonna pull all these off so it's ready to go. All the backing. All right, now for me, the easiest way for me to make sure I get this lined up is to lay this down, my image, and then I am using these iridescent shaker circles, perfect for shaker cards. And that's why I use my pool party, because I've got, you can see berry burst, I've got pink, some iridescent, and then some that are look very pool party. So these are the perfect colors for this card. Let's just do a teeny bit more. We want to be careful not to spill that because that will be a huge mess. Okay, so I like to get those right in the middle. And then take your window, and because this is it's got that nice straight line, I want to make sure that that's centered and looks straight in my window. And of course, because I wasn't even thinking, don't put your edges on yet. Just put your window part on. That's okay, we'll pull that off. Just pull this off, leave these on, the backing on here until you go to put it on your card. Okay, I'm gonna take just a little bit of liquid glue right there. I've got my pop-ups right there. And now we can put this on our card. Oh my gosh, so cute. What little girl doesn't want to get that and have all this fun little shaker dots in there? Okay, now let's use a couple of, where's the rest of this? Let's just use some of this right here to pop up our banner. Okay, our little happy birthday banner. And then if you want, you can add just a little more bling. I have some of our pastel adhesive back sequins. I have all the pink ones in this packet. But I'm just gonna grab a few. Let's do a big one and maybe a small one here. And that brings that little bit of sparkle out into the card a little further. Just like that. I said I'm going to decorate the insides and outsides. I've got the Let's Celebrate. Let's just add, let's clean this up and just add this cute little carousel horse to the inside, but let's use the Berry Burst. Let's do this one in pink. And we're just gonna add this right here. Oh my gosh, so cute. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's grab our envelope, excuse my arm. Let's add this up on the front. Cute. Okay, and because I had to cut that off, I've got a little bit of this left over. I'm gonna just do, even though my arrows are kind of going sideways, it's okay. I am going to, let's see how much extra we're gonna have. Just a little bit at the bottom, which isn't gonna be covered. Let's see if we can get this on here. Because who doesn't want a cute decorated envelope? Just like that. All right. We're going to trim our extra. It's kind of hard to see right there. Okay, we'll flip it over. We got a little bit of white showing. Let's trim that off. cute. Oh my goodness. I love it. Let's get all the garbage out of the way. Okay. We can just enjoy our beautiful little card here. What a cute card for a little girl's birthday. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's project. The measurements and supplies are all going to be listed on my blog, along with the link to order. If you're making an order of less than 150, please use the host code for this month. I will send you a little free goodie in the mail. If you're spending over 150, then don't use the host code, and I will send you the goodie for free anyway. Plus, you'll get some host rewards. So who doesn't love free stuff? I know I love free stuff. That's my favorite thing about being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So thanks so much for stopping by today, and I will see you soon. All right, bye-bye.